Hey there. Happy Tuesday. Thank you all so much for your comments and private messages. I'm overwhelmed by how many of you are just encouraging me through this weight loss journey. I am down 71 pounds and got a long way to go, but with your encouragement and support, I know that it will keep me on track, keep me accountable, encourage me through it, and I just can't thank you enough. I've had a lot of you message me and ask me how I've been losing weight, so I did want to answer some of your questions. I wasn't even able to write back to all of you. I've had a lot of messages. Really, I'm surprised because I really, I had so much to lose. I really, for somebody to be asking me for advice is kind of, strange. So I did not want to lose weight. I had no motivation to lose weight. When I started, as you know, I was 329 pounds. If you asked me, I would have told you I was 298 pounds. I was in complete denial about that last 30 pounds. I just was so overwhelmed. My ideal weight is, I think, like 154, 160. There was so much to lose. Didn't see any hope in it. So I really just had no motivation. I really saw no hope in it. Weight loss surgery really wasn't something I considered, as I really felt it would only be a temporary fix for me. It wasn't going to be a lifestyle change. I really felt it wouldn't help me. I mean, I am a food addict. I love my sweets. And I felt that if I did any procedure, I would come back around and gain the weight back. So for me, I really felt like if I did a weight loss plan, I do tend to go all or nothing sometimes. And it can sometimes not be 100% healthy. However, I felt for the few days that I might not be getting the nutrients I need and might not be getting the calories I need, it would be less harmful than the not enough protein or not enough nutrition I would be getting with a weight loss procedure. And in general, a low calorie diet, you will eat enough. So there's only certain days, if I go too crazy, that I wouldn't be getting enough. But I figured if I did weight loss surgery, from what I've experienced from a lot of my friends, they do have a lot of problems with getting protein and such. So I figured it's as equally harmful or less harmful than having a procedure. So I wanted to kind of just go ahead and do a weight loss calorie diet and see where I could go with it. But I didn't even really want to do it. I mean, I had no motivation. I had a doctor that was encouraging me and stuck by me and encouraged me to get started. So with each of you reaching out to me, asking how I did it and saying you need to get motivated, if I can motivate one of you, if I can encourage one of you, then I've done my pay it forward. I couldn't have done it without the encouragement of my doctor. So if I can do it for you, I would be happy and honored to do so. I started in June, and when I started with Noom, which is a weight loss app, working through psychology, I really just did the 2-week trial, and really just a friend had done it, so I just downloaded the app. I really didn't have an intention of staying on it or doing it. I just wanted to see what it was about. My doctor told me Rosewood Johnson has a psychology program, which I had wanted to get into. However, my insurance, they didn't participate with my insurance. And realistically, it's probably a good thing because I really don't like to stay on those things long term. They're great to get started, but it's a huge commitment. So long term is probably a better thing. So I did the Noom app, and the Noom app you do have to pay for a quarter, so it was a pretty big commitment. I think it was about $140, but it's the same as really doing Weight Watchers or any of those other diet plans. You're going to put the money out, and quite honestly, if you put a monetary investment out, you're going to be more mentally invested. So I didn't tell my husband about the monetary because he would have been thought I was crazy, but I knew I had to do it. I really just saw no hope. I really had to try something. So I put the money out and did the trial, and I owe my success to it. I followed it for a couple of months, and then the third month it was just kind of there as a crutch, and I had actually, after 2 months, told them I was, not to allow that credit card to charge again after that quarter, that I did not need it. But I can tell you right now that if I stop losing weight, I will immediately go back to it and pay that money without a second thought. It worked for me. There's so many resources that tailored to you that I would definitely, without a doubt, go back to it. I will post a link in this video. I hope the link does still give you a discount. I no longer get a kickback. I used to get, I think, a $20 Amazon card, but as I'm not active with them, I don't get a kickback. However, you will still get a discount on your membership. So hopefully that will help you out if you decide to try it. However, the 2-week free membership gives you everything other than your group support. I personally didn't use a group support. However, I know it's a huge support for a lot of people. The group support did have recipes and challenges, and I did look at the recipes and the challenges. If there was one that really interested me, I would kind of use it to motivate myself that week. But I really didn't participate in the group stuff. There was a personal one-on-one coach. She would reach out to me weekly just to see where I was at with my goals. Very minimal. And I just did what I needed and took from the app. There's things that you do every day, like if you spend a few minutes every day reading through. There's plenty of days I didn't do it. And you don't have to catch up. You can go backwards if you wish to read some of the articles, but you just jump on and continue where you are. And it was a really easy program, and I really, I got a lot out of it. I'll give you an example. Talking about breakfast. Every diet, like if you eat breakfast, you're setting yourself up to succeed. Without breakfast, you're going to fail. So if you're like me, we've already failed. And you get hung up on that failure. You've already failed, so why bother? You'll also have people like fitness trainers that will tell you calories in, calories out, that breakfast doesn't matter. It's all about science and calories. So Noom really does get into facts. It gets into the fact that our bodies work a certain way and that we are doomed, that a diet is going to slow metabolism down. Our bodies are going to scream, what are you doing? It tells us what's going on, why it does it, how it works, and how people are different. But for breakfast example, yes, it is calories in, calories out. That is right. So factually, it doesn't matter what time of day you eat, it's how many calories you eat. It also says how, a lot of people believe that it's your metabolism. Eating breakfast speeds your metabolism up because you haven't eaten in a few hours. Factually, your metabolism does not slow down that quickly. So, but it does talk about how eating breakfast starts you in a healthy routine. So if you literally go to your fridge and grab a yogurt for breakfast, as you're running out the door, you may then think to grab an apple or a yogurt for lunch. Or, let me grab the meat out of the fridge to freeze it for defrost for dinner. So it's literally a routine. If you're somebody that can sit down and have a whole morning routine at breakfast, then you're going to be able to really set yourself up for great menu planning. But for me, with my thyroid medication, I can't eat for an hour, so I'm off and running by then. I'm on my way. So for me, I still don't eat breakfast. However, I have learned to make sure I have the foods I need ready and accessible. So I make sure I have fruit with me. I take peeling cheese with me. I take eggs with me. I take yogurts with me. I always have the foods I need to succeed. Before, it was a challenge to have a lot of fresh fruit. I found it very difficult. Whereas now, I I guess, I don't know. I only have certain, I don't know. I always have apples, which aren't, they last longer. I have grapes. Grapes in the fridge seem to last a while. Um, I'm only grocery shopping once a week, but I'm not having such a problem with it. But I do make sure I have what I need. If I'm going to work, I will stop at the grocery store if I don't have what I need and pick up stuff. Whereas before, I didn't take the time to do that. So it really is, setting myself up to succeed. Everything I eat is a decision. I eat whatever I want, whenever I want. I am a candy holic. I love my sweets. And I will never give up my sweets. I'm all about sweets. So I have to make my wants work for me. So I have made that happen. So if I want something, I eat it, but I think about it and I'm accountable for it. So I do everything intentionally. And I don't let it consume me. And that's the thing too, in diets in the past, they consume me and I feel like I'm missing out. This is not the case. This has been a lifestyle change and I'm not on a diet. When I did diets in the past, I would go weigh in and then the rest of the day was cheat day because then I had a whole week to lose the rest. That is not the case. I am in a lifestyle change. I'm losing about 1 to 2 pounds a week and I'm not tracking anything. If I stop losing weight, I will start tracking my calories again and try and kickstart. But I eat what I want. This past weekend, we went away and I was eating 3 big meals a day. So yes, I gained back about 1.5 pounds. But a lot of that is salt from, the different foods. But this week I'll get right back on track and that weight will fall back off. I don't worry about it. It was intentional. It was a choice. I was out, with my friend. We were scrapbooking. It was a retreat. It was great food. We were in Lancaster. Everything was delicious. And so it was a choice. It was a choice that I was, accountable for and wanted. So there's no guilt. I've realized that when I'm tired, I eat a lot. So I know I have to get sleep, but if I really had a late night and I really am craving those carbs, then I get myself that bagel and I get over it, because if I don't, I'm just going to keep craving it. If I'm PMSing and I'm hungry, I eat. But you know what? If it's a day of eating and the next day I'm still eating, then I question myself and I, think, well, what's going on with me? So I'm really just aware of what's going on, and everything is a choice. So I am going to start up, as a little Facebook group for those of you that want to know specifically what I'm eating, because I know a lot of it is a menu plan for the day is really like the biggest thing. And, what I eat is going to be different than what you eat. And their suggestions is going to be different. They do suggest activity. My activity for work, I'm very busy. So I didn't increase my activity the way they said. I increased it the way I wanted to through work. But they will give you suggestions. But I increased it the way I want to increase it. I dance throughout my house. I turn the music on and I dance. When I do housework, I dance. When I do laundry, I dance. And then through work, I lift. That's something I enjoy. If I did a rigorous exercise program that I didn't enjoy, I wouldn't maintain it. I do, however, want to go for a fitness trainer because, as you can see, actually, I even have loose skin in my neck. I'm getting loose skin everywhere. And I also I need more range of motion in my knees from my arthritis. So I don't want to go to physical therapy because my copay is so high. So I would rather go to a great physical fitness trainer and work on problem areas and range of motion. So I am planning to do that next year, or with Christmas it's just going to be too busy. So in the new year I want to do that. The man came. Bark, bark, bark. What else was I saying? Oh, the weight loss, skin. I don't know what else I was saying. But yeah, so daily food and stuff. So I'm going to start a Facebook group. It'll be completely private under Timeless Troubles. So go ahead and look that up. Timeless Troubles, if you want to know more. It's a private group, so no one will be able to see the comments. And I will post more there about literally what I'm eating. Again, it's only what works for me. It will work, not might not work for you, but it might give you suggestions. And it was just a place, I'll be totally honest with you. It's a journey. Every day is a journey. I am petrified. I will fall off the wagon tomorrow, but it's, a journey that I will be on for the rest of my life. I really hope, for the first time in my life, I feel like I will get to a healthy weight. That is somewhere I've never felt before. I've lost 20 pounds, gained 20 pounds, lost 20 pounds. I've been on a bazillion diets, but never have I felt like I've been in control of my weight, in control of my weight loss, and felt that I can get down to a healthy weight. So this is the first time I feel that I can get there. So I'm excited about that, and also petrified that I could fall off the wagon any day and just start gaining. So having you guys watch me will hold me accountable and keep me on the right path. So if you are interested in getting more information, go ahead and join that Facebook group, Timeless Troubles. And I'll be honest. You be honest, I'll be honest. So that's about it. I can't think really of any other questions you asked me. Oh, yes, I got asked a lot about weight loss procedure, which I did not have. And again, only reason I did not, it was not an option for me, was because I knew it would be a temporary fix for me. I know people have been successful with it, and I know people that have gained the weight back. So for me, I just felt it wasn't going to be a success. But I know many people have been successful through it. So that's about it. But feel free to please comment here on YouTube or through Facebook. If you have any comments or questions, I'd be happy to answer them. And again, if I can just help one of you as a pay it forward for that doctor that just motivated me, I'm here for you. I'll be happy to do what I can to help you. It is a journey. We're all on it. There's many of us that either way too little, way too much. We all struggle. So let's do this together and hold me accountable. And I look forward to being a healthy weight. Have a great day.